Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Lovely. We're back again today to talk about writing, and we are going to be learning about labeling again. We read a book earlier in the week called From Head to Toe by Eric Carle, and we talked about some special words and those things that are a part of our body. And thinking back to that book, we're going to think about some of those words. And this week, we're also going to be using our resources to help us figure out those words. So we're going to make a little word wall for ourselves up here of those words that we learned from the book. One of those words was the word, that's why we have an eraser. Let's see, we'll erase our little mistake. Okay. Let's go all the way over to the red. So we're going to make the word head. So we've got a little word bank to work from like we did when we were labeling the apple. So one of the words we heard from the story was head. And then we also heard the word toe. Remember the little boy touched his toe. And then we also heard the word shoulder. It was a big word. Shoulder. And hopefully you've watched the video of the song earlier this week and you learned how to sing head, shoulders, knees, and toes. That's a fun song, isn't it? So, and another word from the book and also from the song that you learned was knee. Now, there's lots of other body parts, but we're just going to stick with these for right now because those are words we've heard in the story and in the song. But you can label lots of parts of our little body here. So remember, this is our resource, and we're going to label our little body here. So we're going to draw some lines. So when we label and we don't have a box, we can make our own. So Miss Lovely is going to draw a little line right here. I'm going to draw another little line right here. And I'm going to scroll down. And I'm going to make another line. Okay. And we'll scroll down a little bit further. And we'll make another line over here. Okay. So we'll scroll back up. And we have our word bank, just like we did when we labeled our apple. So let's think about it. This part of our body right here, remember the song? We started off with our head. That's right. So let's go over here to our resource and let's take a look at the letters and let's think about the sound. Yes, that's right. The letter H says like in hat. And we'll use our little pen here to underline the H. So remember, Miss Lovely wants you to work on writing those beginning sounds. So let's go over here to our words. Head, toe, shoulder, and knee. So we're going to use the word head. And we found that H right over here. So we're going to circle that word so we know that we've used it. And then we're going to practice writing. Miss Lovely's going to make it a different color so we can see it. Let's make it blue. How about? We'll make it blue. So we're going to start here. Remember when we make an H, we start at the top, we pull all the way down, half up, over, and down. Good job. Now, when you're labeling, if you want to start with just the beginning sound, that's fine. That's what we want you to work on. But we're going to stretch it out all the way since we have the word right here. And we're going to listen for those sounds. Eh. There's that E sound. Eh. Remember how to make an E? We pull across, up, over, and around. Good job. The A is silent because it's walking with this E. So to make an A, we're going to pretend like we're making the letter C. We're going to start right here and we're going to pull back around, but we're going to go all the way up and back down. And we have the letter A. And our last sound is the D, like in dog. Same thing. We're going to pretend like we're making a C. We're going to pull back around, up, and we're going to go all the way up and back down. And we have the letter D. Altogether, it says the word head. Good job. So let's look at what else we can label. This is the top part right below our head. Everybody put your hands right here. Do you remember from the song? Head. What are these? Shoulders. That's right. Good job. So shoulders has that beginning sound of SH. Now we don't have that on our chart. We just have individual letters. We can go down and find that beginning sound of S. There's the letter S. Good job.